Previously on Project Runway Philippines.
Designers, your challenge is to work with these indigenous fabrics. Show the world what you can do with these fabrics. We don't want to see any traditional elements. We want to see something new, something that looks forward and not backwards.
I can really say that I see competition pieces. Congratulations. I love you guys.
Congratulations, Mara. It's Jazz. I'm sorry, but you're out.
Hindi ko ina-expect ganito kalayo yung mararating ko. Most people around you are expecting na kasama nga ako sa top 3 nila. It's just sad na somehow I let them down kasi nga naligwak ako.
This is the competition to find the Philippines' next big fashion designer.
Feeling ko magkakagulo.
14 designers.
This is what I do best.
3 finalists.
Lord have mercy, I don't think so.
1 winner.
I hate competition.
Who will show their collection in Philippine Fashion Week.
I'm so in.
Receive $500,000 pesos.
It's not just winning, it's how you play the game.
And launch their career.
Fashion is ageless.
Because in fashion, not everyone will make a good fit.
It's not just fashion, it's fashion.
Fashion will never be the same again.
This is Project Runway Philippines.
Sa lahat ng challenges, everybody is guessing kung sino matatanggal, kung sinong maiiwan, kung sinong mananalo. Pero wala talagang tumatama. Good luck na lang sa aming apat. Boneless siya? No, boneless kasi less bone. Pero may bone pa siya.
Smart mo talaga, mother. I love you.
Jazz going out from the competition. Yeah, I expected it.
Jazz is very consistent. Kumbaga parang never pa siya na bottom 2. This is our first time na bottom 2 kami. Kaya talagang grabe. Super duper nakakakaba talaga.
I'm super happy na nag-win ako kasi ito yung challenge na super inintay ko talaga. Avant-garde. Finally!
This is the only challenge that this girl didn't come to us and ask for help. This is her moment.
Hello. Good to see you again. If you thought the last challenge was hard, wait till you hear this one. But first, we're going to bring out the winning designer's model and the losing designer's model. Mara, since you won the last challenge, you get the first pick. Would you like to stay with your model? Or if you decide to swap, we can bring out all the models for you to choose from. Mara, have you made a decision?
Joanne, since you've been my model since day one, super you helped me. I'm still choosing you. Sorry, Lex.
So that means you're out. Take care, sweetie. Ingat. So now that you have your models, after lunch, we're going to be taking you on a tour to get acquainted with your challenge. So make sure you wear comfortable shoes. Bye.
Oh, I'm so dead.
We're waiting for what's gonna be the last challenge before the final 3. We're going to a museum and then we're going to, tour, ikot-ikot ka sa loob. So, yun ang iniisip ko. Sinasabi ni Teresa na to wear our most comfortable shoes. We were thinking like there's going to be a lot of walking.
We were expecting a tour Pero we don't know which place.
When we got there sa Rojas, papunta sa PICC, it felt like parang tama ako.
And then we get there, we saw Teresa, and then with a guy, and alam na namin na the challenge is something connected with Filipino culture.
Welcome. Today I'd like to introduce to you a special guest. This is Carlos Celdran, and he will be getting you acquainted with the subject of your challenge.
Hello guys, I'd like to welcome you first to the Philippine International Convention Center. This is Asia's first convention center, one among many buildings here, which include the National Theatre, Cultural Center of the Philippines, the Folk Arts Theatre, the Coconut Palace, and the Manila Film Center. And everything here is built on reclaimed land, meaning that everything here is man-made. And what I mean by man-made, I mean that it was done as a brainchild of one woman, Imelda Marcos. So today's challenge is for you to create a terno.
I hate this challenge. Parang last challenge, pinagbigyan lang akong mag-win kasi it's avant-garde. Tapos biglang, ito na naman, serious challenge. Parang, what?
A terno, okay, that will not only be updated, but also reflect the ambitions of and the personality of the woman who made most famous for all of us, Imelda Marcos. I'm going to give you a 1-hour tour of the Philippine International Convention Center and give you a portrait of Imelda Marcos, so that hopefully at the end of today's tour, you will be inspired and create something that will reflect the woman, and you'll know more about her than just her shoes.
For this challenge, you will be given 5,000 pesos and 30 minutes to shop for your materials at Metro Gaisano. You will have until midnight tonight and 2 days to complete your challenge. Mara, since you won the last challenge, you will get an extra hour to complete your outfit tomorrow evening.
I hate this! I hate you!
With that, I'll leave you. Good luck, and I'll see you on the runway. Bye.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's walk this way.
I'm planning to put something Mara straight para magka-LBM siya.
Yes, Imelda Marcos. All I can remember about her was just ternos and shoes.
Now, Imelda Romualdez Marcos was born on July 2, 1929, making her zodiac sign Cancer. Now, Imelda's mother is what we might know in Philippine society as being like an ilustrada, which meant that she was one of the more educated members of our society. But being morena, she was seen as no better than the maid by her stepchildren. So, by the time that Imelda was around 6 years old, the first family confined the stepmother to living in the garage. Imelda had writings at that time which read, "You know, I hate that first family. That first family in the main house always had something to put on their pandesal every morning. We ate our pandesal plain." So really, it's not ironic to find out that back in 1986, after we kicked out Imelda, not only did we open up her closets and find it packed floor to ceiling with shoes, but we also opened up a cabinet in the kitchen and found it packed floor to ceiling with family-sized jars of mayonnaise sandwich spread. Because this is a woman who will never have an empty pandesal again. Because what Imelda wants, she will get.
Yung mga stuff na ginawa niya just to make our country mabango sa ibang country, parang instantly, she became my hero.
After the Americans blew up Intramuros, there's really nothing that could define Manila as being different from anything else, up until the creation of the CCP complex. These are grand symbols representing a nation built, designed, and for Filipinos. Because really, in the 1950s and 60s, when you said the word Philippines, they only thought of Douglas MacArthur. Oh, you're from the Philippines, do you speak Philippines? How are things in Central America? Until Imelda came along. In Japanese sign language, you know what the word for Filipina is? This. Because of Imelda's butter. You cannot think of the butterfly sleeve without thinking of Imelda. Now, since the government doesn't have the money anymore to go out there and tell how fabulous we are responsible now to go out into the world and tell them how fabulous we are.
My mind was opened on how really the Marcoses put Philippine in the map.
So we built Asia's first convention center, the PICC. Gorgeous building, all made of nara. It's like you're walking through this modern sculpture, which just undulates, and there's shocks of color. That sculpture, untitled sculpture, done by national artist for visual arts, Arturo Luz.